Subscribe to Dr. Khalkar's Classroom channel and press the bell icon to get latest updates. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing great. In my previous lecture video, I have discussed about Introduction to Magnetism. In this lecture video, I will discuss about basic terms and definitions of magnetism. So let's get started. The content of this lecture video is as follows. I will explain basic terms and definitions which are magnetic flux, magnetic dipole moment, magnetic field strength, magnetization, magnetic susceptibility, magnetic induction or magnetic flux density, relation between magnetic induction and magnetic field strength, absolute permeability, relative permeability, relation between relative permeability and magnetic susceptibility, and finally I will discuss about Bohr magnetron. So let's see first term, magnetic flux. Magnetic flux is a measure of the number of magnetic field lines passing through a given point. The more magnetic field lines, the stronger the flux and the interaction with other magnets and ferromagnetic materials. Magnetic flux is a measurement of the total magnetic field which passes through a given area. The lines of induction are collectively called as a flux. The SI unit of magnetic flux is Weber. Next term is magnetic dipole moment. A magnetic moment is a quantity that represents the magnetic strength and orientation of a magnet or any other object that produces magnetic field. More precisely, a magnetic moment refers to a magnetic dipole moment, the component of magnetic moment that can be represented by a magnetic dipole. A magnetic dipole is a magnetic north pole and magnetic south pole separated by a small distance. Magnetic dipole moment have dimensions of current times area or energy divided by magnetic flux density. The unit for dipole moment in meter kilogram second ampere is ampere square meter. The unit in centimeter gram second electromagnetic system, it is erg, unit of energy, that is the erg per Gauss. The Gauss is unit of magnetic flux density. 1000 ergs per Gauss equal to 1 ampere square meter. Magnetic dipole moment is defined as the maximum amount of torque caused by magnetic force on a dipole that arises per unit value of surrounding magnetic field in vacuum. This torque is given by tau is equal to mu into capital B. The unit for dipole moment is ampere square meter, where magnetic dipole moment mu is equal to current I into area A, which is shown in this diagram. Next term is magnetic field strength, which is represented by capital H. The strength or intensity of magnetic field at any point in magnetic field is force experienced by a unit north pole placed at that point. The unit of capital H, that is magnetic field strength, is ampere turns per meter. The magnetic field strength, capital H, is shown in this diagram. Next term is magnetization, which is represented by capital M. Magnetization or intensity of magnetization is the measure of magnetism of magnetic materials. It is defined as magnetic moment per unit volume and denoted by capital M. The unit of magnetization is SI system is ampere per meter. As magnetization is induced by magnetic field, capital M is proportional to the capital H. Thus, capital M is directly proportional to the capital H, or capital M is equal to Xi into capital H, where Xi is called as a magnetic susceptibility. The magnetization is shown in this diagram. Now let's see magnetic susceptibility, which is represented by symbol Xi. The magnetic susceptibility of a material is a measure of the S with which the material can be magnetized. It is defined as magnetization M produced in the material per unit applied magnetic field, that is H. Hence we can write the magnetic susceptibility Xi is equal to M upon H. Materials having high susceptibility are easily magnetized. This is one of important property of the materials. Next term is magnetic induction or magnetic flux density, which is represented by B. Magnetic induction is the number of lines of force through a unit area of a perpendicular cross section. Thus we can write B is equal to phi upon A, where is phi is a magnetic flux, where A is the area. The SI unit of magnetic flux density is Weber per square meter. In CG it is Tesla. 1 Gauss is equal to 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. The diagrammatical representation of magnetic flux density is shown in these diagrams. Now let's see the relation between the magnetic induction and the magnetic field strength, that is the relation between B and H. When a material is kept in a magnetic field, two types of induction arise. One due to magnetizing field H and other due to magnetization M of the material itself. The magnetic induction B produced inside a material is given by B is equal to mu naught in bracket H plus M. So in this equation where mu naught is known as permeability of the free space. Therefore, this equation we can write B is equal to mu naught in bracket 1 plus H upon M bracket complete into H, or simply we can write B is equal to mu naught in bracket 1 plus Xi bracket complete into H. It is equal to the 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 Henry per meter. So this is the relation between B and H, that is the magnetic induction and the magnetizing field. Now let's see the next basic term, that is absolute permeability, which is represented by mu subscript small a. When a magnetic material is placed in a magnetic field, the magnetic field lines are redistributed and tends to pass through the material. The absolute permeability of the material is a measure of the degree of which the field lines penetrate or permeate the material. It is defined as the ratio of magnetic induction B in the medium to the magnetizing field H. Thus, we can write absolute permeability mu A is equal to B upon H. The unit of absolute permeability is Henry per meter. Now let's see what is relative permeability, which is represented by mu subscript small r. The relative permeability of a material is defined as the ratio of absolute permeability of the material to the permeability of free space. Thus we can write mu r is equal to mu a upon mu naught, where mu r is only a number and has no units, and its value for air or vacuum is 1. Now let's see the relation between relative permeability and magnetic susceptibility. The magnetic induction, we have the equation B is equal to mu naught in bracket 1 plus Xi into H, or simply we can write B is equal to mu r into H. Thus absolute permeability mu A is equal to mu naught into 1 plus Xi. As we know that relative permeability mu r is equal to absolute permeability mu A divided by permeability of free space, that is mu naught. Therefore, we can write the relative permeability mu r is equal to 1 plus xi. So this is the relation between relative permeability and magnetic susceptibility. Now finally, let's see Bohr magneton, which is represented by mu subscript capital B. Bohr magneton is the natural unit for expressing the magnetic moment of an electron caused by either its orbital or spin angular momentum. It is the natural unit for the measurement of atomic magnetic moments. It has value mu b is equal to EH upon 4 pi m, that is equal to 9.28 into 10 raised to minus 24 ampere meter square, where mu b is Bohr magneton, small e is elementary charge, small h is Planck's constant, and small m is electron rest mass. So this is Bohr magneton. Now let's see one problem which is based on these terms. A magnetic material has a magnetization of 2300 ampere per meter and produces a flux density of 0.00314 Weber per meter square. Calculate the magnetizing force and the relative permeability of the material. The solution for this problem is as follows. We have formula magnetic force capital B is equal to mu naught into capital H plus capital M. So rearranging this equation, we can write capital H is equal to capital B upon mu naught minus capital M. So we have the values. By simply putting these values in this formula, we can write capital H is equal to 0.00314 Weber per meter square divided by 12.57 into 10 raised to minus 7 Henry per meter minus 2300 ampere per meter. So by simply solving this, we have capital H is equal to 198 ampere per meter. Now the relative permeability mu r is equal to capital B upon mu naught into H. So simply by putting the values in this formula, we can write mu r, that is relative permeability, is equal to 0.00314 Weber per meter square divided by 12.57 into 10 raised to minus 7 Henry per meter into 198 ampere per meter. So after calculating this, we got the value relative permeability mu r is equal to 12.56. So this is the solution of this problem. This is all about basic terms of magnetism. In my next lecture video, I will discuss about origin of magnetization and its classification. So please don't miss my next lecture video. Thank you. Below this video, in the description, the link of important information related to this video is given. Please go through it. Please like and share this video and subscribe to Dr. Khalkar's Classroom channel to get the notifications about my upcoming videos. Thank you.